For the first time here on FTD Facts, we are doing a dedicated video all about Colombo, Sri Lanka. Welcome back to another episode. Leroy Kenton here, and I'm really excited to share with you 10 surprising and interesting facts about the capital city of Sri Lanka, Colombo. Okay, so let's jump into this, starting at fact number 10, and we're going to go all the way down to number 1. At number 10, Colombo is the largest and a very important city in Sri Lanka. Colombo has one of the world's largest artificial harbors, so it's no surprise that most of the country's foreign trade passes through the port there. Some of the top industries in Colombo are gem cutting, food and tobacco processing, metal work, chemical manufacturing, as well as jewelry. So as you can see right off the bat, that the city is a very important one. It also had ancient recognition. More and more people, nowadays around the world are becoming familiar with the culture of Sri Lanka, and it continues to grow in popularity as a tourist destination. But did you know that long ago, the city of Colombo, Sri Lanka, was on the radar of many other nations? With its massive supply of cinnamon and a large natural harbor along east-west trade routes, Colombo was known and valued by the Greeks, the Persians, the Indians, the Romans, Arabs, and Chinese traders more than 2,000 years ago. For fact number 8, let's talk about the name Colombo. You're probably wondering where the city got its name from. For me, when I was saying Colombo, I was thinking Colombia. It's like some Spanish origin, but let me break down the facts for you. The name Colombo was first introduced by the Portuguese in 1505, and the name Colombo is believed to be derived from the classic Sinhalese name Kolontota, meaning port of the river Kelani. Now, the Kelani River, by the way, is a 145 kilometer long or 90-mile long river in Sri Lanka, and it's the 4th longest river in the entire country. It stretches from the Sri Pada mountain range to Colombo city, and the Kelani River also flows through Colombo and provides 80% of its drinking water. For fact number 7, we're looking at some world records. 2 Guinness World Records to be exact. They were achieved in front of a very excited crowd of people inside one of Colombo's public parks on December 22nd, 2012. A Sri Lankan man by the name of Sanath Bandara, he put on 257 t-shirts, and this allowed for 2 records to be broken. The records were the most t-shirts ever worn and the most t-shirts put on within 1 hour. Like, just look at those photos. How is that even possible, guys? Next up, at number 6, let's talk about Mount Lavinia. Dehiwala Mount Lavinia is the largest suburb of the city of Colombo, and it covers 2,109 hectares. It sits just south of the Colombo Municipal Council area and is separated from it by the Dehiwali Canal. Dehiwali Mount Lavinia is one of Colombo's most peaceful and laid-back suburbs, filled with great seafood restaurants on the Golden Beach, and is named after Lavinia, who was a gypsy woman who had a secret romantic affair with one of Sri Lanka's governors. So we looked at 5 facts about Colombo, Sri Lanka so far. We have 5 more to go, but I wanted to take this time to let you know about our related video, 10 surprising facts about Sri Lanka. We actually have a couple parts to this series, so I'll link to them below in the video description section, where you can learn about the country on a whole, not just the capital city, but we go into a lot of the history and the beauty and the culture of Sri Lanka. You definitely don't want to miss those episodes if you haven't seen them already. Again, I'll link to them below in the video description section. For fact number 5, we got to look at Pettah. There's a place in Colombo called Pettah, which is a maze of streets where you can find all sorts of products and goods and resources. The Pettah neighborhood is famous for the Pettah Market, which is a series of shops and markets. And there you'll find all types of things, from colorful textiles, gold and silver, as well as ancient artifacts, and of course, you know, daily essential items that you need for your life, everyday living. Whatever you're looking for in Colombo, it is found in Pettah. It's definitely a must visit for anyone that is going to the country of Sri Lanka. Fact number 4 was also pretty surprising to me. There's actually no international airport in the city. The common misconception is that the Bandar Naiki International Airport is in Colombo, but it's actually in Katunayake. And this city is about 30 minutes to an hour from Colombo, depending on what mode of transportation you use. Now, this confusion appears to happen in many cases because the airport is also commonly known as Colombo International Airport. But no, as popular and as famous as the city is, there's no international airport specifically located in it. Colombo is also divided into 15 divisions. These are administrative subunits, and they each have names, but they are just simply referred to as Colombo 1, Colombo 2, and so on. The 15 numbered areas of Colombo are divided for purposes of postal services, and each area has its own history, purpose, and feel to it. Colombo 2, for example, is known as Slave Island, which was where slaves were held during the Dutch and Portuguese colonial periods. But today, it is a busy commercial area and has several government offices located in that area. Perhaps we can do a video just on the different areas of Colombo, but I guess we'll save that for another episode. All right, moving on to fact number 2. There's a temple in Colombo called the Gangaramaya Temple, and it is perhaps the most popular temple in the country. The temple is fully decorated with brass work, stone carvings, and other Buddhist artwork. And the cool thing about it is it also has a museum within it. There are also a lot of specifically religious items, including a massive sacred tree in the center of the complex. And nearby is the temple's most sacred of all its relics. And this is believed to be a lock of the Buddhas here that was donated to it by a temple in Bengal. Now we end off with fact number 1, and this takes us to Galle Face Green. Often known simply as Galle Face, this is a half a kilometer stretch of land that faces the Indian Ocean. Now, it's a very scenic place, and it serves as a source of entertainment for tourists of Colombo and also its residents. Its beach is lined with various different shacks and booths that sell all sorts of food and drink. And the Galle Face is also minutes from major locations like the President's House, the Navy headquarters, and the Colombo Hilton. The Galle Face Green also hosted the world's tallest artificial Christmas tree. This thing was massive. This was on December 25th, 2016, and the tree is 72.1 meters, and that works out to be 263 feet and 6.58 inches tall. Yeah. Huge. So that brings us to the end of this episode. This was a look at 10 surprising and interesting facts about Colombo, Sri Lanka. Definitely a beautiful city with a very fascinating history. Definitely on my bucket list of places to travel. Hopefully after this COVID thing clears up, I can finally get traveling again. All right, guys, awesome hanging out with you in this episode. Really hope you found this video useful and entertaining. Sound off down below in the comment section, anything that you want to comment on. And that's it for me, guys. Until the next episode, stay awesome, stay educated. I'll see you soon.